All my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to your boy Pfunk, thinking right at my YouTube classroom, doing what I do for you. It's Black History Month, and yeah, we going to Egypt. I was giving you life situation and break it down for you having fun, but now it's my turn to go back to where I come from, Egypt, my wheelhouse. Let's do this. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message in the story. My message today is going to be Egyptian studies, aka Black History Month. Yeah, the real Black history is Egypt. Start with that. We're gonna start with what is psycho spiritual journey? What is the psycho spiritual journey in life? With the chakra system in the human body, it's a spiritual thing. And the more spiritually inclined you become, the more you raise your chakras from 1 to 7. You heard me talk about the sixth chakra ring is open up the pineal gland. The 7 is the crowning. That's the enlightenment. That's the Christhood. That's the end all be all of enlightenment. That's what you want. It's called the Nihas. It's called spiritual awakening. Let's start out with how you did in Kemet. They call Egypt. They call it Kemet. They call them Kemetans. A Kemetan mystery system was a way of life we call now religion. It started in Egypt. They didn't call it religion, but we do now. It was a way of life. I'll tell you, right thoughts, concepts, and philosophical views are ways of life. Not just something to try, not just, well, I'm gonna see if this work. No, you gotta put it into your life, implement it, use it, and live it. That's only what's gonna work. That's how I do it. It was made that way. You can't fake it, you can't have it, all or none. Here we go. Psycho spirituality was a spiritual journey in life where we learn how to become a master of ourselves through knowledge of self, living right, what we call Maya. The mystery is learning who you are, God and goddesses, through the aspects that these gods and goddesses present in you. Here we go. The Kemetan mysticism, the psycho spiritual journey is a search for one's happiness in life through right living, Maya. The only way you can obtain godliness or get that Nihas awakening is to live and do and be righteous. No other way. Whatever religion profess it, still the same thing. You got still. You pray with no works, don't work. You pray, put the work in, you get rewarded. When you work for God, you always get paid. He don't allow you to work for him for nothing. Everybody do his work gets rewarded. The other guy, he beats you, he rob you, he steal from you, he shorts you. In other words, he ain't to be worked for. That's all. That's it. I'm gonna leave that alone. Cycle journey is the spiritual awakening of oneself to God. Psychologically, I mean, you got to be consciously. You got to understand it. Just saying it don't mean nothing. I know God. I experience God, so I can tell you about God. I can talk about God, but I can't manifest Him to you. He only works for me. I do what I do for Him. That's our point up. Why? Because the concept is He's up there, but He's really in here. Okay. Now you got a cycle journey is your life journey to reach that place we all call bliss, joy, paradise. In the end, the Egyptians knew that if you live this life a certain way, the other life, which is eternal, was granted to you, and you will have bliss, peace, and paradise for the rest of eternity. They know that in this life, if you live for riches, you live for money, fortune, and fame, that ain't gonna get you there. Tutankhamun, bunch of stuff. Every pharaoh that dies, they put the stuff in with them. So none of that stuff go with them. So at the funeral, my father, when he passed, I was caught up in the moment, and I put money in his pocket, dice and all that nonsense. You know, I'm thinking he going. Again, mourning, we get caught up. And you only can mourn as good as your memory bank is. If you're ignorant, you're going to flip out. If you have knowledge of self and you're more understanding of life, death is a process of life. How he lived his life would be judged by his maker. Not me. I don't judge my dad. Never will, never would. Don't worry about it. He's my dad. I love him. I told him to his face. He wasn't a good dude, my man. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. So understand, we aren't the judges. We aren't people to pass judge on nobody. So let that go. If you like him, cool. If you don't, let it go. That's all. Don't judge him. Ain't nothing make a difference. He get his at his own time. The idea about Kobe, Gail brought up the rape charges. Don't worry, it's in his heart. When he go before judgment, that'll be on it. He can't get away. So let karma do their job. That's how I tell you. Do what somebody else do. It ain't your job to hold them accountable. Take care of that from the heart. If you got conception like I do it right thing, because we know all of that already. Here we go. The next one is what is the tree of life? Tree of life is a concept, spiritual breakdown of the elements from the top to the bottom, where the first one, Ra, second one, Ra, which is the sun, manifests itself from the sun. Then you got Shu, which is the air, Toughen Up, which is the moisture, which comes from the sky. Then you got Geb, which is the earth, the foundation which we live on. And these are all aspects of how you build the human being. All the things you have to have. These are requirements. And the nut, the canvas of the sky, the heavenly body, that's a nut. After that, we bring in Osiris, first man god, spirituality. Isis, intuitive wisdom, knowledge, smartest ever. Did something about her. Isis is a bad girl. Okay, but then you have her sister, Nephthys, which is opposite of her. Then you got opposite of Osiris, which is ego, Set. They bore Osiris and Isis made Horus, the first real Christ, the hero, the people's hero, the warrior hero, the avenger of his father's killer. All these concepts, it's all conceptual, but it's all intriguing. It's all exciting. If you get the stories are great, and you can live off them. Why? Because they're real. You can manifest them in your own time. That's what it's all about. Excuse me, but the tree of life is telling you how to break down psychologically. Okay, here we go, metaphorically. The tree of life is the guide to spiritual awareness for all human beings. The Jews call it the Kabbalah. Okay, we talk about that again. The tree of life lay out creation story to teach you about God, what He's really about, how He manifests everything down to you, from Him to you. Tree of life is man's first blueprint for raising your spirituality. That's what it's all about. Maya. Another story. Tree of life is the way to divine discovery of the essence of yourself. Again, God. The tree of life sprouts up and brings everything you need up and out. Different branches, different areas. That's you. Your limbs, your brain, your arms, all that is aspects of godliness. The next one is the tree of life. Give knowledge to God and goddesses, who we really are. You have to walk the tree of life, climb Jacob's ladder, whatever concept you got, and we got a bunch of them, but they're all based around getting to God, being the best you can be through practice daily. Okay? Right thoughts is a way of life. You gotta use it daily. Next one is the tree of life really the way to God? Yes. It points out the God and God's aspects of us as we go from the bottom to the top. Okay? Or from the top to the bottom, because it reads from the bottom to the top. From 1 to 10. Heru being 10, meaning that's you once you master every one of the aspects and elements of your life. You're the master of you. That's what it's all about. Ooh, this thing is deep. I ain't got but 15 minutes. So I got to speed it up a little bit. Yes, we had a game plan already for man to become God on earth. It's already laid out. I went back and picked it up. I'm using it. That's the game plan we're working with right now. Yes, the tree of life is the original way for life meant for man. Right thoughts philosophy, mastering self, Maya living, all that's already been laid out. It ain't nothing new. I went back and got, I keep telling you, I just call it right thoughts because if I call it Egyptian mystery, he been at it. Trust me, now it's right thoughts. Check it out. It still works. Here we go. Yes, it was copied by the Jews and called it Kabbalah. See the Jewish tree of life? Yeah, we know it. I got you. Trust me. I do my homework. All right? Yes, the branches are the characteristics of your personality. That's us. As human beings, you have every one of these characteristics in you. We understand that. We don't now. But you say, what are you talking about? You got gods, you guys and shit. Education, having knowledge of self, will take care of that concept. Metaphorically, you need to know these things because it's very interesting and intriguing, but the most important part, it works. It's real. Okay, here we go. I'll speed it up a little bit. The goal of psycho-spiritual journey was to become Heru. That's the offspring between spirituality In intuitive wisdom, Osiris, Isis, Horus. You, your mother, your father come together, creates you. Trust me, that's how it's done. That's the real Trinity. Yes, it points out God and God's aspect of us from bottom to the top. Excuse me. The goal of Psycho Spiritual Journey was to become Haru. Now watch this. The Tree of Life was numbered 1 through 10. You learn each number and master all of them, and you will become master of self. That's how it's done. That's what the original point was made. The Tree of Life is your body, your spirit, come together, knowledge of self. The Tree of Life is the metaphor for human beings, both from head to toe. They got you covered. They know already what you should be, how you should be doing to get where you think you want to go. They're already laid out. They're not new under the sun. The Tree of Life will show you all aspects of your personality. You have to master each one. That's the key. Your psycho spiritual journey is master of all aspects of yourself, and in the end, you become Haru master of yourself, right here in time on Earth, doing your thing. The goal, the last one is how to become a master of self, Haru That's why I come in at. That's my wheelhouse. I've been trying to explain it to you for the last 2 years. Here we go. To learn the God and goddesses and live my right those philosophy daily. Implement it, get your routine started, and you'll see it. Just play itself out. Trust me on this one. Alright? You find someone to teach you how to become your best self. Haru master of self. I got you. You can go to church, but you're not going to get that once a week. You get me every day. Tune in. I got you. Your practice of right thoughts philosophy, live a righteous life, and experience God's rewards. That's how it's done. And trust me, when He rewards you, He rewards you. Trust me. Oh man, when you live Maya right thoughts philosophy, you are raising your spiritual level to the highest, meaning you will become a master of self. You will reach that nihas. You will become Haru meaning master of self. That's my goal, is to get each and every one of my right thinkers to get to that point in their life, because then you will know, yeah, and you'll go get somebody else and do it for them. That's what you do. When you get to the top, you don't stand there and get pious and think, well, I made it. Yeah, look at me. Hey, I work hard. Nobody else up here like I work. Stop the nonsense. Go back down and pull them up. That's what I'm doing. I'm coming down the mountain. On the top of the pyramid, man, I come down and bring you up. That's what I do. Here we go. When you live Mayat, right thoughts philosophy, okay, you ready? Last one is, once you attain mastery of self, you have mastery over nature also, and the cosmic forces that work for you. That's what people understand. God is really the cosmic forces. Somehow or another, synchronicity, the numbers, the 3 sets of numbers, the 4 sets of numbers, 111, 222, 3, those things, 1, 2, 3, 4, those are little nature's way of letting you know, we see you, we got you. Keep doing what you're doing. Inspiration benefits come in all kinds of forms and ways because it's coming from God. And what your benefits from God from doing what you do for Him, totally different than mine. So you being the best you, don't infringe on my benefits. They're like, well, I want to make sure you don't get my benefit. No, it don't work that way. You earn your benefits. For all those who feel blessed, for all of us who think we've been, yeah, we are, because you actually you're living right. You're doing something right, because you don't get blessed doing wrong. You get punished for wrong. Blessings come from doing right. That's why divine is good. Knowledge, good. Information, understanding, knowing thyself, all good things that you need to survive in this earth, and hopefully get you to the afterlife where your heart would be light as a feather, your brain would be clear as a bell, and you would be able to pass judgment because of how you lived once you got your nihas. Once you got the grace of God. Once I started working for God, my life changed. And I ain't a guy, I ain't running my head, no, but I'm just going to tell you, reality, I live the way I live because I got the benefits of where I'm living, and I'm not going to stop. I can keep telling you, if you live it, you'll see the benefits become yours. They're not mine. I earned mine. You can earn yours. He's a free giver. Do His will, do the right thing, live under His understanding, and do what's right for you, and take care of the people, you will be rewarded. And don't worry about this. And the afterlife is where it's really at.